Hey guys, it's your boy King Donald back with another video. So today I'm going to be doing What If Naruto Had a Zenkai Boost Part 2. And you might be wondering, wait, why is it Part 2? Well, I'm actually doing a collab with my boy Xehther. I don't know if he said his name right. I could never get it. But anyways, he makes dope content. And if you like mine, you'll like his too. So yeah, I'll leave his channel, the link. I'll leave his channel in the bio so you can check out part one. So yeah, and Merry Christmas to all, or to people that celebrated, and Happy Holidays, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna get right into the video. So during the time skip, Naruto would gain a name for himself. He'd become like way stronger. You'd have all chalk natures mastering the Rasengan without like the shackle, just like bro by himself. And adding chakra natures to it. Bro, this guy's he's OP. He unlocked all types of Rasengans. Wait, has I been saying Sharingans? No, Rasengans. Well, Rasengans. Naruto would also be able to use the Nine Tails cloak up to the Four Tails because the Roshi, the Four Tails, would train him. And Jiraiya would have the Rasengans too because he'd see that Naruto was able to do it. And he's like, oh, let me give it a try. And Naruto would train with Jiraiya for a while. Jiraiya would push Naruto to limit where he gets Zenkai boost. And Jiraiya would feel like when Naruto was training with Roshi, he was getting too strong. It was catching up to Jiraiya. So he decided to master Sage mode, and he done it because he also felt the need to protect Naruto. So yeah, that would be all of the 3 years, and Jiraiya would send a letter back to the village saying that Naruto has finished his training. Naruto would be excited to return to the village because he wants to see his friends and his girlfriend, yeah, no, I mean, the same thing in the anime would happen. Sakura would be walking with Konohamaru, and Naruto be able to see Sakura and Konohamaru and all that stuff, and he would head to the Hokage's office. Tsunade would be happy to see Naruto and just cut to business and tell him that you and Ino are going to fight against Kakashi. That's when Kakashi shows up and like, yo! And Naruto shouts, Kakashi Sensei! And they talk about, what Naruto done. And Naruto gives Kakashi the latest version of Makeup Paradise. It's like, it's a good book. It's a good read. My favorite chapter is actually chapter 27. And Kakashi's like, what? You read this book? It's like, yeah. Pervy Sage got me into it then. And I'm glad he did. And Kakashi's like, oh, what the? So now they would then. So now they would tell them that they'll meet here in a few hours. In the meanwhile, go and see your girlfriend. Naruto smiles and he body flickers away. Naruto finds Ino in a hospital healing people, and he sees Ino, and Ino has really matured. He calls out Ino, and Ino turns around and sees Naruto. They run in each other's arms and make out. Damn. When did I turn into a fan fiction channel? Oh my god. Anyways, they would go to the training grounds and do the test. Chiraya, Tsunade, and Shizune would be watching them. Kakashi shouts out "Start!" and Ino throws a ground-breaking punch, which distracts Kakashi, and Naruto dashes towards Kakashi with a Rasengan. But Kakashi, he dodges that because he's Kakashi. But Ino comes with a flurry of punches, and he jumps away and does a fireball jutsu so he can get some distance. But Naruto counters it with a water dragon jutsu, which actually overpowers the fireball, and heads over to Kakashi. Kakashi is like, bruh, he's annoyed because he knows that the strategy is not gonna. It's the strategy is to not let him have a break because they know that eventually his stamina would break. Kakashi, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So Kakashi, that's when he lifts off his Sharingan. He's like, "Ah, I should have done this from the beginning," and Ino does a mind you to trying to reap a Kakashi strategy, and she does, but Kakashi blocks her out. But Ino was able to hear something. She was able to hear Genjutsu Naruto, and she shouts out, "Naruto, don't look at Kakashi!" But it was too late, and Kakashi puts Naruto in the Genjutsu. But Naruto, he's learned some stuff from Jiraiya. I'm gonna say this time he paid attention in Genjutsu, and he actually reverses it on Kakashi because he's also too strong. Kakashi breaks out of the Genjutsu, but when he breaks out of the Genjutsu, it was too late. Naruto was right in front of him with a Rasengan in his hand, and right behind him, ready with a mind jutsu. Tsunade says it's enough, you guys, and she passes them, making them Team Kakashi. In the Hidden Leaf Village, Garo would still be kidnapped by the Akatsuki, by I'm not gonna. I don't remember. The Sand would send a letter to the Leaf asking for help. Naruto would hear about this and would be pissed. Tsunade would feel Naruto's anger and would tell him to calm down, but she sends Team Kakashi to the mission. They would head to the village, and when they arrived at the sand, Kankuro would still be hurt and Ino would start to heal him. Chio would still try to attack Kakashi, but Naruto would stop her easily. Naruto tells her to calm down, or I'll make you calm down, in a threatening voice. Ino would, no, Chio would be intimidated and calm down. Kakashi would tell Naruto, "It's okay, it's okay, it's okay," and Chio would be like, "So, that's the what's it called? Damn, that's the Wolf of the Leaf, something like that." And Kakashi, "No, it's my father." So then, um, they would all head out to rescue Gara, and back in the village, Tsunade would send Team Guy as backup for Team Kakashi. Lee would be excited to hear that Naruto has returned. Naruto would be traveling when they are stopped by someone. Naruto can feel that this person is strong. The person reveals himself, and it was Itachi Uchiha. Everyone would be surprised to see him, and would be intimidated. Kakashi would tell them to be careful. I'm sure you guys know who we're dealing with. And Naruto would say, of course, Utachi Uchiha. And would be like, wait, it's the guy who murdered his whole village? Sasuke's brother? And like, yeah, he's an S-class ninja. He needs to be taken down. And that's when Kakashi dashes towards Itachi and throws a punch with Itachi. Then it's with Itachi blocking it. It says, "You know who I am, but you're still going to attack Kakashi of the Sharingan. You might have impressive abilities, but you cannot defeat the power of the Uchiha." Oh, that's kind of funny. So that's afterwards Kakashi throw another punch, and they'll continue to fight, throwing punches and like a Dragon Ball Z style, like they're throwing down. And Kakashi jumps back, and then Naruto out of nowhere would throw a wind style Rasen Shuriken. This would actually catch Itachi off guard. Also surprising Kakashi and Ino, they're like, "Whoa, what? I didn't know you could do this." So Itachi would barely be able to dodge, but Naruto's pure speed allows him to surprise Itachi with another Rasengan. But Itachi says, "Is that all you got?" And Naruto laughs and turns on his lightning close and is even quicker and does a lightning speed needles jutsu, which hits Itachi and pins him into the ground. And he ends it quickly with a giant lightning style Rasengan. This completely fries Itachi, and Naruto grins and says, "Is that all you got, Itachi Uchiha?" But then he realizes that it wasn't even the real Itachi. Oh man, I really thought I defeated the Itachi Uchiha. Team Guy would eventually defeat Kisume's clone, with Guy going to the sixth gate, I think. Yeah, one of the gates. Team 7 and Guy would eventually meet at the gates, but then they would have to undo the seal. Team Guy would go and unseal the tags and do all that stuff. And Ino would break down the gate, a massive punch. Naruto would see Deidara sitting on Gaara's dead body, and he would instantly turn on his lightning cloak and use Wind Slicer Jutsu. You know, if you guys don't know, it's kind of like a wind disc, trying to kill everyone instantly because he's pissed off. They're the one makes fun of Naruto saying, Naruto he makes fun of Naruto because he's so angry. Naruto tells him to shut up, and he does a giant fireball jutsu, which would kill an average Chunin. You guys don't understand. Naruto is strong. He's strong. He's strong. He's strong, brother. He's strong. But Deidara is an S-class ninja, so he deals with it quickly. Chio and Kakashi would fight Sorcery. Asked Kakashi, why are we not helping Naruto? Kakashi says, Naruto's using deadly jutsus and he's not in the focused mindset. If we're helping, we'll just get in this way. And Neo's like, sadly, I do agree. Kakashi would take the lead to defeat Sasori, and Kakashi would distract him using his Mangekyo Sharingan. Sasori and Ino would try to do a mind no oh my gosh. Ino would try to do a mind transfer jutsu, but then she realizes that he doesn't have a mind. But she does a missile punch to destroy Sasori's outer puppet. Naruto would be fighting Deidara, and Naruto realizes that Deidara needs to go outside to use his full power, so he doesn't let him out. Naruto tries to get close to Deidara, but he's not letting him. By doing this, Naruto is not in a good mindset, so he turns into the Four Tails with the Lightning Cloak. Did you hear me, guys? Four Tails state with the Lightning Cloak. Bro. At that moment, he has surpassed millions of shinobis. Millions, bro. So Naruto's speed and strength is on another level that he overwhelms Data. He starts pounding on Deidara uncontrollably. Naruto was able to access and use the Four Tails, but the Four Tails is a lot, so sometimes he can lose control if he's not focused. And that is what is happening right now. And then Lightning Cloak is just even giving it an upgrade, a whole lot of upgrade. Deidara is almost dead, but due to his sheer will to survive, he was able to escape, ditching Sasori. He didn't really like him anyways. But Naruto wasn't happy. That he wasn't happy that he was able to escape. So he sees Kakashi and Ino and Chio fighting Sasori. Then Naruto dashes at Sasori, who was about to unleash the 100 puppet jutsu, but then Sasori sees Naruto coming at him, so he switches body real quick, and it takes time for him to adjust. So he's gonna stay low key. So then Naruto is confused by this and he doesn't care. He just dashes at Kakashi. And Kakashi has a flashback to Jiraiya explaining that Naruto can use the Nine Tails cloak up to the Four Tails, but sometimes whilst he's in the Four Tails state, he can lose control. We practiced dozens of times. That was also a main reason why I had to master my Sage mode because sometimes I needed that to knock him out. So, I so take this seal. It will help you. It will help him retract the state. So Kakashi pulls out the seal, but Naruto grabs him and smashes Kakashi into the wall. Well, because of that, Kakashi drops the seal. Kakashi shouts at Ino, "Ino, the seal! The seal!" Ino sees the seal and grabs it and is about to place it on Naruto, but Naruto turns around and stops her. Ino looks at Naruto and she starts talking to Naruto about the time they spent together and that she loves him. Cringe. I'm joking. Naruto hesitates and takes advantage of that and places the seal on him. Naruto loses the Nine Tails state and Naruto, because of the Four Tails, is fully burnt and is on the verge of death. But Naruto regenerates. Finally, Sasori was able to find his actual body, and Chiyo tells them he's about to unleash the puppet jutsu, and he does. Kakashi, and Ino are tired, but Naruto he wakes up. He's fully healed with a Zenkai boost, and he uses his lightning cloak, and he tells everyone it's okay, you guys. And he goes like cracks his fish, He's like, I got this, and he destroys all of the puppets, avoiding all of the poison. Bro, when I tell you Naruto's strong, he's strong. He's destroying his story, bro. He's strong. And Sasori is defeating and tells Naruto about the bridge. So they all escape the place and Chio still revives Gara and everything. Blah, blah, blah. So they head back to the village, and Kakashi reports the mission and the information they gained about the bridge. Tsunade sends them to the bridge with. Oh, Tsunade decides to send Yamato in Kakashi's place because due to using his Sharingan, the Mangekyo, he has to be in bed. And she tried to put Naruto in the hospital, but there was nothing. Everything was fine. Yeah, even though he's on the verge of death, they don't know why he's able just to recover like that and become stronger from it. She, she's kind of impressed of Naruto. So she also sends Sai, as usual, and everything. They go on a trip. They Naruto punches Sai. Cause yeah, Ino's not really. No, Ino's friends. She was friends with Sasuke. I'm not saying that she's like obsessed like Sakura. Sakura is still impressed. No. What am I even saying? Sakura is still a fangirl for Sasuke and everything. So yeah, they do that and then they come up with the same plan of attack, for the Tenchi Bridge and turn into Sasori and everything. And P.S. Sai thinks okay, P.S. Naruto trumps Sai in strength, but Sai thinks he's stronger than Naruto, which is really dumb. He thinks about like all the stories he heard like about Naruto. He just thinks it's a fake. When he received that punch from him, he's like, he might be holding back, but not anything quite impressive. So Kabuto shows up and does the same thing, and everything. But Naruto this time doesn't go berserk, but he uses his lightning cloak. And Orochimaru is shocked to see Naruto with the lightning cloak, but not surprised. He was because Sasuke told him about it. Orochimaru, he was shocked. He thought Sasuke was lying because he's Orochimaru's like that's the fifth Hokage's like jutsu, is it not? So but anyways, so Orochimaru instantly dashes to Naruto, and Naruto blocks it. Blocks it. They both start to have a taijutsu fight, both having finesse in their punches. I love saying finesse. But Naruto's pure stats are superior than Orochimaru's due to his Zenkai boost. But Orochimaru's hanging in there with his experience. But Naruto uses his Fireball Rasengan on him, and because of that, Orochimaru had to shed his skin. And Orochimaru uh, didn't expect that Rasengan, but he's able to recover as usual. And Naruto didn't give Orochimaru a break. Orochimaru looks up and he sees Naruto 100 shot with a shot with oh my gosh, I can't even speak right now. He sees Naruto. He sees 200 clones of Naruto with lightning cloak and 30 of them with Rasengans. Bro, when I say Naruto strong, he's strong, buddy. No, maybe that's too much. Maybe that. No, screw it. Screw it. Screw it. Let's just say the clones don't have the full capabilities of the lightning cloak. It's just a minor speed boost. So Orochimaru is impressed with Naruto's strength, but he summons the Rashan and does a reverse summoning jutsu to get out of there quick. Kabuto was fighting Yamato, but Kabuto saw Orochimaru leave and he does the same thing. And Sai follows them and everything. Tries to kill some, but everything. So Yamato places that track and everything, and they they follow them back to the hideout and everything. Same thing happens again. Naruto like that does an explosion and everything. Naruto runs to explosion, and that's when he sees Sasuke. Sasuke says, "Naruto, so nice of you to join us." Huh. And then that's when and Naruto's like Sasuke and everything, and Ino's like Sasuke and everything. It's like, huh, where's Kakashi Sensei? Is he not here? Oh wow. And then that's when Kakashi no Sasuke dashes towards Naruto and puts his sword to his throat, and Sasuke says, I guess you just can't keep up with me. And then slashes Naruto, but it was just a shadow clone, and Sasuke was shocked because he had his eyes on him. Then Naruto says, "You shouldn't be so cocky, Sasuke." Sasuke gets pissed off and does a lightning jutsu, then jumps back. Naruto tells Sasuke that he will take him home. Then Sasuke tells him to say and tells them Sasuke says say hi to the third and tries to kill all of them with the Karin, but Orochimaru tells Sasuke don't use the jutsu. It's time to leave, Sasuke. It doesn't matter. It won't work. Sasuke's like doesn't want to leave. He wants to kill Naruto right now. But then Orochimaru's like, we gotta go. And then Naruto shouts, "You're not going anywhere!" and dashes at them, turning on Lightning Cloak. But Orochimaru forcibly reverse summons them, and then Naruto just just stabs a snake and it kills it because they reverse summoned that snake. Naruto's pissed off that he wasn't able to get Sasuke, but Ino snaps him out of it. Then they go back to the village. Um, Once they're at the village, Ino and Naruto they go on dates, which they haven't had in years. Naruto takes a real good look and and realizes that she is beautiful, and he makes up with her. Naruto hangs out with all of his friends and everything, catching up, and Naruto decides to do intense training with Ino. Naruto would figure out that his Shackles would help him with Zenkai's boost, but with a condition. He has to meet a certain requirement of clones dispersed. So he used that method during the training, and now it increased to 2,000 clones. So every 2,000 clones he's dispersed, he'll gain a Zenkai boost, which is a lot. But, you know, the number has to increase because the Zenkai boosts are gaining in strength. So Naruto would spar with Ino and sometimes would allow her to get a free hit. So Naruto would spit out blood and make it a harder fight for Naruto. He's aching in pain and still trying to fight a high pace. It's gonna be quite a lot. This does eventually lead to one Zenkai boost when Naruto calls Ino weak and he does it and she gets pissed and does a Superman punch on him. and this what if ooh, and this what if unfortunately Asuma still dies, sorry. But he done. And Shikamaru gets depressed and everything. Props to Asuma, sorry Team 10 and everything. It's Sakura in this team now, so but yeah. Team 10 still goes on the mission with Kakashi and they try to have the fight and sorry. Ooh, let me repeat that sentence again. Team 10 still goes on the mission with Kakashi and they still try to have their fight with Kakashi. What am I trying to say? Oh my gosh. Team 10 still goes on the mission with Kakashi. With Kakashi doing all the fighting, being Kakashi and all of that. I think that's what I was trying to say. Alright. So yeah, they have to fight Kakashi versus Kakuzu and Shikamaru trying to versus Hidan and everything, and it gets to that point when Naruto comes and Shikamaru he says that he'll defeat Hidan by himself and Naruto just agrees. And Naruto looks at Kakuzu and says, let's get this over and done with. Kakuzu Kakuzu replies with, shut up and die, brat. Kakuzu dashes to Naruto and Naruto turns on his three tail state and runs at Kakuzu on all fours. Kakuzu was about to stab Naruto, but Naruto summons um a fireball Rasengan, and Kakuzu sees this and jumps away. But that was when Kakuzu was distracted and sees Naruto behind him with a wind style Rasengan. And Kakuzu realizes it was too late. That person that was running at Kakuzu was just a clone. Naruto's Rasengan completely destroys Kakuzu. Um, Shikamaru still kills Hidan and everything, and they return as heroes, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna switch perspectives now. So Sasuke, he's pissed that Naruto embarrassed him and demands to learn a new jutsu. Orochimaru tells Sasuke, calm down, calm down. I've taught you everything, but I don't know. Alright. There's one thing. It's called Snake Sage. But as far as I know, no one has been able to learn it. And Sasuke's like, I don't care. And he heads over to the cave. Sasuke arrives at the cave and he meets with the Snake King. And he tells Sasuke to leave or you'll kill him. Sasuke doesn't leave and he demands to learn Snake Sage Mode because he he wants to kill Naruto, bro. He's pissed. Like when I say he's pissed. So the snake attacks Sasuke, but Sasuke puts the snake into a genjutsu, and the Snake King realizes that this kid is the Uchiha brat that all the other snakes were talking about. The other snakes respected Sasuke because, I guess he's dominant and stronger. They like him way better than Orochimaru. And the Snake King realizes this, and he does respect these other snakes and he likes their opinions. And he takes Sasuke as his student. He agrees to teach him. And it takes Sasuke a full week to master Snake Sage Mode. Yep. You guys might be like, what? What? Yep, he has Snake Stage Mode. That Misky has? Yeah, he has that. Yeah, he has that. The Snake King is impressed with Sasuke. He is the first ever person to learn Snake Sage Mode without dying. And he allows Sasuke to be able to summon him. Instead of getting those other snakes, he can have the Snake King as his summon. Which is quite impressive because he has the Snake King for a reason. He's strong. Due to Sasuke mastering Snake Stage Mode, the curse mark disappears because it's bootleg. And Sasuke doesn't really care because the Snake Stage Mode is way stronger. At this point, Sasuke is ahead of Naruto, but not for long. Sasuke returns to Orochimaru, and Orochimaru is wants to hear the news, and Sasuke is like, and he turns it on, and Orochimaru is amazed. He's like, the power, I want that, the power, and Orochimaru is now desperate for Sasuke's body. But because Sasuke, he's strong now, he just kills Orochimaru, and then that's when he forms the group Taka and everything. Meanwhile, Naruto and his friends go hunt for Itachi so they can lure Sasuke back to the village and everything. Sasuke still fights Deira, but defeats him way easier because Naruto did do damage to him, and because he has Snake Stage Mode now, which would be a quite an advantage. Naruto would still encounter Itachi, and Itachi would still give Naruto the crow and everything, and Sasuke would walk away from Deidara in a way better condition than in canon. Not in the condition that he was like, he's just like, oh, that was that was good. Like a good workout for him. Yeah. So Sasuke receives a message from Itachi telling him to meet him for the fight. They his group travels to the location, but Kisame stops his teammates and only allows Sasuke. So that's when Sasuke arrives and he sees Itachi sitting there, and he just does a lightning blade, which it was a genjutsu, and all that happens, and he goes to a real location, and that's when they have the actual fight. I'm gonna say this fight was really close. I'm not gonna describe the fight because you guys really know that fight. It's a good fight. So, so during the part where so when they're on the rooftop and freaking Itachi does his Amaterasu, Sasuke realizes this is way too serious now. So that's when he turns on Snake Sage Mode, and Itachi's like, what? But in deep down, he's really proud of Sasuke. And that's when he summons his Susanoo. And it's a different ball game now. Different ball game. He doesn't need to seal away Orochimaru because it's already gone, the seal and everything. And he just finishes off the fight as he would. But ultimately at the end, Itachi is still standing with his Susanoo walking to Sasuke, and Sasuke he's finished. Even though he mastered Snake Sage Mode, it still takes a lot out of him. So he's there and he's terrified, I guess. And Itachi still does the same thing and gives and tells Sasuke that he loves him, I guess. And he gives him Sasuke or Amaterasu, I guess. Obito still takes Sasuke in and he tells Itachi's story, and Sasuke's like, I'll destroy the village. Oh, yeah. So, about Jiraiya, he'll still be able to infiltrate the thing. So, yeah. And so, Jiraiya in this what if, he will live. But listen, You guys, yeah, just listen. So Jiraiya will still get the same information and will be stabbed in the back. But just in time, he reverse summons himself. Just in time. And Pain's pissed off because even with all those rods in his back, he was still able to reverse summon himself. Because he had mastered Sage Mode, so I guess it gave him a little more durability than he did before. He spawns into Hokage's office and Tsunade sees the wires and starts to cry because she's happy that he survived and she just starts healing him. Naruto returns to the village after they failed and he hears that there's good news and bad news. He finally finds Tsunade and she explains to Naruto about Jiraiya's mission and that it was basically a suicide mission. And Naruto was pissed at Tsunade, but Tsunade tells him that Jiraiya wanted to go on that mission and she's the Hokage and sometimes she has to make tough calls. They visit Jiraiya and they talk about the mission and Jiraiya informs Naruto that he can't be a shinobi anymore because he's paralyzed from the waist down. Yep, even though Jiraiya survives, he's paralyzed from the waist down, which sucks, you know. And imagine, oh no, I think it might be even worse, honestly, because yeah, he can't do anything. So hearing this crushed Naruto, and he started to cry. And this felt worse than it would have been if he died. Because just to know, I can't. Oh no. So Naruto swears to kill Pain, but Jiraiya told Naruto not to kill him, but to save him. Naruto agrees to Jiraiya's request, and he actually goes on to learn Sage. He actually goes on to learn Sage Mode. But as usual in the anime, while Naruto's learning Sage Mode, Pain attacks the village. Pain destroys the village and everything. Konohamaru gets his thing. Kakashi gets killed. And this time there's no shout out Naruto scene. No. This time, freaking goes and attacks Pain with a full power punch. But even though she's attacking Pain's still too much for her. She's trying everything, trying the mind transfer jutsu. Well, she missed, but she has her faster recover time. It's just, but Pain just crushes her completely, and yeah, yeah, and also she destroys him. And yeah, she fights Pain and gets crushed, and she's all bloody and almost dead. Naruto just came into the picture, stopping Pain from killing Ino. And Naruto, he's sad to see the village that he grew up in shambles, and his girlfriend almost dead. Naruto feels that Kakashi is dead too, and he's just in remorse. Naruto does the same thing in canon and everything, you know, with the toad, but I'm saying with the user time, with all the other abilities he has, doesn't use lightning cloak because yeah, it's too much. So let's just say it's let's just say that he kills one more Pain than he did before. Yeah, let's just say that. Yeah, until he gets captured by the rods, by that Pain and everything. And that's when Hinata comes to save Naruto, but not because she loves him like that way, just as a friend, because she felt like she had to do something. This is her village too. And she still gets crushed. She was about to get stabbed Um, she was about to get stabbed, but that's when freaking Ino comes out of nowhere and flings her body in front of Hinata's body and gets stabbed, which is Naruto is pissed off, and Pain's like, "Oh, there was no need. She was gonna die anyways. I'll still kill this one anyways." And Naruto is pissed. He's pissed that freaking he just stabbed the ones he loved. And he turns into the nine tail, like the seven tails, I think. I'm not sure. And he goes on a rampage finding pain as usual until and Naruto was about to pull down the seal until he's swept away by someone, which is of course the fourth Hokage, the yellow the what's it called? Wow, how can I not remember his name? Oh my gosh! The yellow flash of the leaf. Oh my gosh, how could I forget that? And they have the union and everything. And Naruto, he turns off Lee. He's no more in that state, and he's in sage mode again. But then Naruto's not done. He also uses the lightning cloak. Yes, I said it. I love using the lightning cloak. It's just a great move, which is insane. And Naruto dominates Pain. During that fight, he dominates. Dominates. Naruto traces back to see Nagato and does his talk no jutsu, but this time it doesn't work as well since Jiraiya's not dead. And he was about to do a Shibakudense. No, Shinra. No, whatever. But then out of nowhere, Jiraiya enters on his wheelchair. And Nagato sees Jiraiya and he feels bad for what he has done. And he realizes that he's caused more pain. He's caused pain to everyone, and even though that was his goal, he doesn't like it. He does not like it. So he feels bad and everything. And Naruto tells him, you can still what is it called? Recover? No. You can still redeem yourself. And Pain's like, you're right. And he does the jutsu, reviving everyone. And while Nagato is dying, Jiraiya has his last hug with his team until Nagato dies. Am I saying Nagato? I think it's, yeah. Naruto returns to the village being rewarded as a hero and praised and everything. So Sasuke, he's joined with the Akatsuki and he captures the Eight Tails, and the Hokage calls the five Kage summon to inform them about the Akatsuki. And the same thing happens in canon. Sasuke attacks the Kage, Sasuke versus Danzo. Sakura still tries to kill Sasuke, because she's the main fangirl. Even though we're trying to get away from her, she's still coming back. But saves her, and Kakashi fights Sasuke. But Sasuke, he's stronger, like I said. And this time, he, freaking, Kakashi's MMS wasn't able to save him. Well, he's not that. Yeah, I wasn't able to save him. And Sasuke was really about to kill him. But Naruto out of nowhere saves him. Naruto says, Naruto says that he will die with Sasuke and everything. Sasuke gets pissed off that he's like, I will kill you, Naruto. And afterwards, and Obito comes and everything. And Sasuke's like, give me his eyes. And everything. The nations prepare for the war, and Naruto and Killer B are sent to the island. And that's when Naruto goes on to master his KCM. He does the same thing and everything, and that's when he enters his cage, I guess, where Kuruma is. And he starts to fight Kuruma, but Naruto just isn't feeling it, I guess. Kuruma is way stronger than expected, and he's getting overwhelmed until he's grabbed by someone, and he's in this place, and he's like, "Where am I?" And that's when he sees this lady, and Naruto doesn't question it. He already knows. He's like, "Mom," and she's so happy that instantly recognized her, and they hug and everything, and she tells him about the story of the fallen mats and everything. And this time, she's about to do the change, but Naruto's like, "It's okay, I needed that, I'm back." And she's like, "Whoa." And that's when Naruto, has a significant power boost. I guess he was just down. He was just down. And so she has more time to talk to Naruto. And Naruto's like, "Huh, alright then." And he goes back into the fight, and he turns on his sage mode. And Kura goes, "Ah!" And starts summoning up a tail beast bomb, but Naruto's like, "I'm not done." And lightning cloak, and the freaking this happens in real life, and Killer Bee's like, "Lightning cloak? What the? I thought only the Rokage could gain that." And he's impressed by Naruto's strength. And Naruto freaking summons a massive Rasengan to counter the tail beast bomb. And it does, and Naruto with 100 clone barrages him with the giant Rasengans as usual and everything. And he gains KCM1. Yeah, KCM1. Naruto convinces what's his name? Aruka to escape, and they break free and all that stuff. They fight Itachi in pain. Itachi gets loose, and he goes on to stop uh Kabuto, and Sasuke follows him. That all happens. Madara gets revived. The five Kage versus Madara. Five Kage versus Madara. All of that stuff. And Naruto versus the Jinchuriki, and this time he's able to defeat him real quick. And Son Goku, he's not hesitant because he knows Naruto. Like he spent time with Roshi, and Son Goku realizes while he was training with Roshi that Naruto's not a bad guy, and he kind of likes him and he trusts him and everything. All that happens. Guy and Kakashi comes, and Naruto, you know, I guess gains KCM2. So yeah, at this point, I think Sasuke revives the Kage, asking the question like, well, I don't know what he says. I don't know. Yo, Sasuke during this has just been a I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, Neji dies as usual. I'm sorry, Neji. Yeah, actually, he doesn't need to die, does he? Yeah, it's Christmas. Yeah, Neji lives, but he will not marry. I mean, he will not marry. He will not marry. Uh, Hinata, because I don't want that to happen. That's pretty weird for me. But anyways, so they go on. The Kage come in and everything. They they all team up, and Teen Semen's united, and gains her curse mark with a significant boost to her mind transfer jutsus. But she's not gonna make that outrageous comment saying, "I finally caught up to them." How could freaking Sakura say that? But anyways, she did get strong. Anyways, I can't discredit her. I can't discredit her. So yeah, they do that thing and everything. Um, and everything. They do that everything. And yeah, wait, did I say Sasuke tells him that he wants to be Hokage? All right, yeah, he does that. Obito, he gets the ten tail, and he gets talk no jutsu by Naruto, and then Madara freaking like nope. No, 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 actually no. All the tail beasts gets extracted and all that stuff, and then Madara gets revived. Madara gets revived, and he's slaughtering people. He's slaughtering, and that's when he gets his renegons. I guess his first renegon. Yeah, his first Rinnegan. And Naruto and Sasuke die as usual, and they get the six past powers. But Naruto this time, bro, since he died, he got a Zenkai, like a massive one, bro, a massive one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a massive one that he can solo Madara. Yeah, I said solo. So yeah, Naruto, gets beaten by whatever, and that's when they come, and Naruto's like standing there and Sasuke with his Rinnegan, and Sasuke already knows that Naruto's on a different level, and Naruto's like, you already know Sasuke, but you're back up. And Sasuke reluctantly does it. And, screw Kaguya. I'm gonna make Madara the freaking last villain. Screw that ish. They can deal with that all in Boruto. So, yeah, Naruto and freaking Madara have their battle. Naruto turns on his six path state with all of that stuff, versus Madara. And Madara, he tries to summon another meteor. He never done that jutsu again. Anyways, he does that again, but Naruto, he counters it with a compressed Rasengan. This is really cool. With a compressed Rasengan, which goes into the center of the meteor, freaking expands, but actually decimates it all. And Madara's wow, like what? And Naruto goes right to Madara, and he freaking punches him right in the guts with Naruto. Naruto spits out blood. And Naruto, they going a square, they finessing and 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 freaking and and Madara freaking hits back Naruto, and Naruto's like, Sasuke now, and Sasuke does I forgot, reverse pull. And that's when Naruto's like, ha, and he gets right in front of him and kicks him, and he does a Rasen Shuriken from every corner, from every side, which makes a giant explosion. Mars like, and he goes against him again, and he starts to dominate Naruto. And Naruto's like, Sasuke! And Sasuke's like, right. And that's when he does his Amaterasu on Madara. Madara, it hurts a little, but he detached it. But Naruto took advantage of that. And he steals Sasuke jutsu for a while, and he does a Chidori. Actually, it's Kakashi. He does a Chidori, which actually knocks him back real quick. And that's when Madara's like, and Naruto's like, I'm not done yet, and he goes in his what is it called? His Jubi? No, not. How could I forget? Oh my gosh, his Kurama state, and he does two massive Rasengans, like tail beast bomb Rasengans, and he throws them at them, and Madara's like, oh my god, and he gets hit by that. He gets hit by that. And Madara, he's bruised up, but he starts to heal. But Naruto's like, nope. And he's like, Sasuke, no. And Sasuke comes in, and he does another Amaterasu, and with Naruto's Rasengan, combined on both of them, and he slams them right into Madara's, stomach. With when it twists, it twists his skin. You know what I mean? He twists it, and he's not done. He's like, Sasuke again. Sasuke does a pull to him, and Sasuke does that Amaterasu spikes, which actually penetrates Madara, and and Naruto and Naruto uses his true seeking orbs to freaking to hit him with it, and then Naruto kind of slingshots to Madara and penetrates him with the chakra rod, and Madara just spits out blood. And Naruto's like, "You're done, Madara." Madara's like, "No, I just wanted to save the world." It's like, "You're not saving it." And then he extracts all of the tail beasts, which they all came out, and and Naruto standing on top of Madara, and it's like, "You think sending one even in against you to saving the world, Madara? I bet you're being manipulated. You don't know anything about anything. You should have stayed in your era. This era now has the big dogs." Anyways, and Madara's just there, and he realizes that he did make a mistake. That's when Hashirama comes to him and says, "Those kids, they're on a different level now, Madara." Madara's like, "Yes, they are, Hashirama. Why are you talking to me? I'll let you try to end the world." And Hashirama's like, "You're still my friend, Madara. Even though for all the things you've done, I'll get you back for them in heaven. I'll get you back. I'll get you back for him in the afterlife. I'm not gonna, I'm just saying, I'm not like, no, guys." Anyways, so everyone thinks it's fine, everything, they're celebrating. That's when Sasuke is like, it's like everything is not done. And he does his stupid thing. And Naruto's like, Sasuke, I'm stronger than you. It's like, that it may be true, but there's a reason why I allowed you to be. There's a reason why I allowed myself to be back up. Now you're all strained and drained. You can't possibly defeat me. Naruto's like, "I said I'll die. I'll die with you, huh? Let's have the battle." So yeah, they have the battle and everything, but Naruto still trumps Sasuke. He still trumps him. Bro, he trumps him. When I say that Zenkai boost is massive, it was massive, bro. He trumps Sasuke and he beats the crap out of Sasuke. And Sasuke, he realizes that he did have friends. Even Ino was his friend, and maybe someone even liked him. Sakura and all that ish. So yeah, they'll they'll get back to Team Seven again, and everything's well. And Naruto, he doesn't lose his arms. Neither does Sasuke, because yeah, I don't want them to lose their arms. So yeah. So that's where it ends. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I didn't include Kaguya because that was unnecessary from Naruto. But hey, I guess they're just planning out the future. I guess they wanted to go, since they already reached the pinnacle of human with Madara and Hashirama, with also Naruto and Sasuke getting Sage 6 Path powers. I guess they had to go with aliens. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Uh, Happy holidays to everyone. Check out my boy Xehther. Makes the content too. Hope you guys liked it, and like and subscribe. And it's been your boy King Donna signing out. Peace.